Hey everyone, this is Evan. I'm playing Icarus today. We got the Dangerous Horizons update that came out the other day on Elysium map. I did the little starting quest, made it over here to Eden, which is this place up here, and I decided to build kind of just right outside because I like this little waterfall. Started off in this little stone structure that I had a good bit of progress on. I've got a little raptor here. Lots of power already, a little greenhouse with a bunch of bananas growing and aloe and stuff to feed the biofuel, but just wanted to show you a basic little starter oil setup before you get oil situated, along with just showcase my little house design. But this is the location. It's right over here. There's a little water area. I've got a electronic animal shoer awayer. I forget what this thing's even called. Let me go look. Powered creature deterrent. So lots of power. It takes less than one wind turbine to run that, and so you can run a wind turbine and a light. So I've got my greenhouse pretty much situated with just one wind turbine. Just to show the start of the process, while you do have biofuel for other uses, biofuel powered different things, biofuel is then used more frequently in the Tier 5 tech tree. I've got a good bit of it unlocked, but still going through that. So you've got the organic extractor, which is unlocked right here. And then you've got the natural oil refiner. So basically, organic extractor, you can dump anything from like spoiled plants, spoiled meat, crops, honey. I've got a bunch of beehives cranking out stuff. You got vegetable oil, which converts a lot more heavily into biofuel, but I don't really have any use for biofuel anymore. So I'm glad that this update came out. Let me actually connect this here. Forgot to connect that up. So you got the organic extractor, and what it does is actually it dumps out biofuel. So you got this new tool called the biofuel pipe tool, and I've got it actually going around my house. I've got this nice waterfall with a nice glass wall, so I can see that, but it basically comes all the way around here, and it comes over to this, which is your natural oil refiner, and here you're pulling in biofuel, and I guess I'm not actually pulling it. So I'm processing. There's 158 that goes, and then it'll produce just a little bit at a time. So we've got 74, 572. And not sure why it's not updating. So that it came in. I guess I'm not hitting that 1,000 threshold or something. That was 988. So maybe let's grab one of the. I sent down one of the biofuel pods from the station just to get situated. I'm not sure if it even worked. It doesn't seem to actually be pulling out, and I can't even put it in there, so confusing. But it's filled up quite a bit already, so pretty sure I've got it. It's going through here. Maybe just double check. Let's disconnect that one, plug that one in. I'm not actually using the oil for anything right now, but I'm at least trying to get broken into that age. The next thing that I need to make is that the same? So this produces oil, which is that fire icon, but then you can see here there's like a brown water thing on the left at the very bottom, so a bunch of lines on it. I think that's just like crude oil, and I'm refining oil here. So it's still not going up. I'm so confused. This is connected, right? Yeah. Inspect. Why can't I inspect the network? I'm a little lost. Let me grab this connector. Let's put it here, that in there. So that's biofuel. So we've got got water coming in, we got biofuel demand. And then do we have the oil output? Yeah, so this is the crude oil piping tool. Not sure if this is the output for that or if I'm actually outputting. No, so I need, we have crude oil refiner and okay, so this is what I would get here and then I would refine it into the same thing that I'm already doing here. So this is for crude oil and this is for biofuel. Now if I just get this, then I skip this whole step. So once I get a pump jack and a generator generates 8,000 each, so I could probably just do one, get it kick started, and then have pretty much infinite power, or not infinite, but like this is 1,000. I'm pretty sure there's 3. It's like somewhere over here. There's like 3 oil spouts that I saw off in the distance. There's my raptor. He wants some water, even though I already filled up the bowl. I'm still so confused why this is only 74,000. But it seems that I'm wondering if I can just pipe this out into something else, like the polymerizer. But this takes in 150,000, and you can craft plastics, synthetics, and compounds. Doesn't really seem worth it to craft epoxy with that recipe unless you have just unlimited oil. But once you get these 3, then you can start making all these extra things, battery powered stuff. And then once you do a couple missions, you can actually unlock a backpack that'll actually charge these up as you go. So I'm trying to rush that pretty much. I still need to build this guy because I have to basically fill up this whole thing with 150,000. It almost got to halfway and then it seems to have stopped. So I'm not sure what's going on there. I might have to just restart my game. But yeah, this is kind of the basic setup. So again, just to run through that, you go from this organic extractor, you pipe it to your natural oil refiner, and then you can hook up with a oil barrel, which you can make pretty cheap in the... I'm stuck on rocks. I have it up here still. And you're stuck on a rock. Let's move you. Go. Okay. Get stuck again on the rock. In the manufacturer, I unplugged it because I'm reworking the network right now, but you can come down, just type in oil, and you've got the oil barrel, so it's 35 steel ingots and 15 aluminum screws. I'm not saying aluminium because I don't know. I don't eat beans on toast, you know. So, yep, that's how you make it. That's how you start it up with oil, and then once you get the polymerizer and your own pump jacks and stuff, you can kind of just skip the natural step. But that's at least how you get started. So, yeah, thank you guys for watching. This has been Evan, and if you guys want any more guides on how to do things, maybe missions or anything like that, just let me know. It's been Evan playing ICARUS. Bye.